Welcome to the game plan. I am your host Jack, and my co-hosts are
Luke Baldwin and James Keith.
We will be discussing the All-Star game, which is tonight, and then afterwards the National League wildcard race. So let's start with the All-Stars.
I really think that this All-Star game will be close. You've got a lot of power on both sides. Shohei Ohtani representing the NL, and Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, Yordan Alvarez even, and J-Ram, who competed in the Home Run Derby last night, all in the AL. NL does have the rookie sensations Paul Skeens on the mound, who has been awesome this year, 6-0 through 11 starts, 1.9 ERA, under 1 WHIP. He's struck out 89 guys. His strikeout rate is over 9, or strikeout per 9 rate is over 9. So I think that the NL will be able to pull this one out.
Same. I've seen better average on the NL side, more power on the AL, and then Paul Skeens has pretty much better numbers in every category except for the strikeouts.
Yeah, I agree with you two in that while I do think this can be a very close game, I love the pitching by Paul Skeens. I think he's going to do great just like he has all season, and I think the NL is going to be able to pull out a close one.
I agree. On to the NL wildcard race.
It's been kind of crazy. Atlanta with a 4-game lead on first place of the wild card.
St. Louis a half a game ahead of the Mets in the 2 and 3 wild card. Arizona and San Diego and Pittsburgh all within 2 games.
It's been really
of
close.
The wild card.
Arizona
really close.
Being the finalist in the World Series last year. Surprised to see him not even in a wild card spot right
Well,
now.
they're 1 game behind the Mets.
And it looks like we have a caller. I see that the NL could have the better batting room just because they have more guys with contact, and it's the All-Star game, so there's going to be better pitching, but contact will most likely overrule power, which I see the AL has more of. And in the All-Star game, it's really about just more getting hits and getting long runs. And the NL, I feel like, also has better pitching. Paul Skeens being named the starter like a week before shows how dominant he's been. You've got Ranger Suarez, whose ERA is just over 2. You got Chris Sale and Renato Lopez ERAs that are just over 2, and I just don't see that in the AL.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think pitching is just more contact is going to beat more power because there's not going to be much power in this game because of the pitching.
And I tend to agree with all of those. I think the NL's contact is going to be pretty good, but other than Shohei Ohtani, I don't think their power is anything to write home about. But as for the AL, I think as for the AL, I think that their contact might not be as good as the NL, but their but their power is going to be better. And pitching-wise, like I already said, I have lots of faith in Paul Skeens to do what he's been doing all season, and I think he's going to have a spectacular game tomorrow.
Tonight. I 100% agree. And then on the wild card race, I think in the end of the season, these same 3 teams will be there, with Arizona. San Diego will probably fall out a little. But I think the Mets will be moving up, Cardinals out. Arizona will be the third wild card team. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see that. St. Louis, they have a lot of older guys, Brandon Crawford, Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, and they're starting to get out of their prime, as you can see, and I only see them getting worse and worse throughout the season, and I see them being less productive as they are now. And seeing that they're also only half a game out, or half a game in of the wild card, guys like Padres and Arizona, they are really looking to make a push for a wild card spot. Same with Pittsburgh and the Reds and Padres, or the San Francisco only being 3 games out. It's really close.
I agree. I think I like the Braves as a candidate. I think they're probably going to make it in. But other than that, I think it's honestly with a race as close as this. I think it's honestly too early to try and figure out who's going to do it because they're all so close. And with baseball, you never know who's going to get hot. So
100% agree. Thank you for watching and listening to the game plan.